another travel day for us. About an hour before our Uber comes and picks us up, we are planning a little trip to Las Vegas, one of my favorite places to go. One of the reasons I love Las Vegas, or I really enjoy going, is been there enough that I understand kind of the process once getting there, getting to the hotel, getting to, knowing what I'm going to do over the course of the number of days that I'm going to be there. I'm not nervous at all, as opposed to other trips where you don't know what you're expecting. The unknown is a little bit unnerving. In this case, I know exactly what to expect. I know where I'm going to be staying. I know the hotel well. I always have a good time. It's really the only place that I go and do any bit of drinking at all. We don't drink all that much at the house, but I tend to enjoy the drinks, and I can experiment a little bit in terms of what drinks I want, going from beer to cider to different mixed drinks that I would not normally make at home. It's always kind of part of the fun when you're going to Vegas. The process today was fairly straightforward. Woke up at regular time, started packing. Takes about an hour or so to pack. Try to pack as light as possible. We're going away for 4 days. I'm going to be working, unfortunately, for a couple of those days in the hotel room, but after the work is done, I can go out and have some fun. We have a couple of dinners planned, so we're looking forward to that. One of the main reasons for this visit is Caesars has their 10 times tier event, which only tends to happen once a year. This year it is at the end of August, so August 26th to 28th. So we are going to go the weekend before. Our rooms are comped. We are staying at the Horseshoe. So I've never stayed at the Horseshoe before. I've stayed at Paris, which is kind of their sister property that's kind of connected. Never stayed at Horseshoe before, and I know Horseshoe in general is probably their lower tier out of the two. Paris was nice. We'll see how Horseshoe is. We also have some MGM credits to use, and my wife has kind of some free hotel nights. So we were able to get the Luxor. We are staying one night there. It's an overlapping night, and the reason we're staying there is because they're offering, I think it's $100 in free resort credit, as well as $50 in free play. So, and it's a suite. So we're gonna see what a suite's like. I'm gonna probably do a little bit of a review on the suite, but we're probably not gonna stay there the night. We'll probably go back to Horseshoe. We may make use of the pool because I think it's got a nicer pool than Horseshoe does. So we will stay there on the Sunday night, and it's only for one night, and then we will go back to the Horseshoe. Anyways, we've got everything planned. About a half an hour, 45 minutes to go. The Uber will be here. We'll head down to Pearson International Airport, where we will plan to stay in the lounge for a couple of hours waiting for our flight. Our flight leaves at 7:30 or so in the evening. We'll get into Vegas around like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So we'll get there late, but I will bring you with you. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of vlogging. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do as much as some of the other vloggers do, but I'll do a little bit. I'll bring you along for whatever gets interesting, and we'll go from there. It's always best to compare the two different rideshare options from our house to the airport. Find that more recent times, Uber has been more expensive. So in terms of this case, Uber is gonna charge us $45.65 to get to the airport, which is pretty good. It's pretty average. That's pretty well what we pay in other times. Also now check the Lyft. If we wait 15 minutes, it's gonna be $35.99. So I think that's gonna be the deal. We don't need to leave for at least half an hour. So in 15 minutes, I will summon the wait and save for our trip to Pearson International Airport. So tip, definitely check both of the rideshare apps before you leave for your airport.
Hello. Yeah, that's me.
Once we get to the airport, we've only got carry-on, with our boarding passes already in our Air Canada app, so we can go right to the security screening and then to customs pre-clearance. Then we'll make a beeline to the Plaza Premium Lounge to grab a snack and a drink, then relax and wait.
It's Air Canada, so to the US, yeah, it'll be with, this is fine, yeah. What's that? Okay. Shoes off. Okay. Okay.
service where the local time is 11:22.
And 4+ hours later, with the magic of video editing, we arrived in Las Vegas. I sometimes would take a bit of video of the lounge that we sat in on the Toronto side, waiting for our flight. But honestly, the only lounge we have access to, the Plaza Premium Lounge in the area servicing US destinations, is probably the worst of the lounges at Pearson. It's super small and usually super full. And after about 45 minutes, we finally got in, grabbed something to eat, had a couple of beers, and waited. Unfortunately, our plane was also delayed, which means less time here. So right now, it's late, 2 hours later than we were hoping to be here. Welcome to Las Vegas, we're back. But we're here now, it's Saturday night, and we're old enough that we're probably going to play a bit and then go to bed. So let's get an Uber. So we've made it into Vegas, we had a good flight, a little bit of turbulence but nothing major, and that's always good. They did warn us of turbulence coming in for landing, but luckily there wasn't as much wind as they expected, so I didn't have to worry. So otherwise it was 4 hours, and just over 4 hours. We were 2 hours delayed Toronto, so unfortunately we are here at 11:30 at night, so we'll get to our hotel right away. So as I'm walking, I might as well check the Uber Lyft prices on the Horseshoe. So Uber's got it for $22. And Lyft, 23, so they're about the same, so I'll just do Uber then. Okay, 7 minutes. Again, with the magic of video editing, we've been dropped off by our Uber at the Horseshoe. Based on the way he was speaking, he may have been enjoying something prior to our ride, but his driving was good and he was talkative. As was mentioned before, the ride was $23 or so, in this case about on par with a taxi. Hello there, just checking in.
Can I see a credit card?
Yeah,
Credit card and your ID, please.
sure. I can give you passport or doesn't matter. Is there anything on a high floor or?
Your room was assigned already.
It was already assigned? Okay.
Did you want any waters?
You want a water?
I'll take a water, sure. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. This is the best jackpot tonight.
On the 8th floor, going all the way straight to the left, elevators are right there.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Not this one. Oh, I'll show you room key. Left to right. It's definitely seen better days in the carpet. 890, here we are. Let's see if they have a nice touch of leaving lights on. Nope. Oh, it's big. Bigger than I thought. I get to find more light, but it's probably here. Okay, there we go. It's probably here. Okay, there we go. This is a king room. It's actually very spacious. Quite a bit of room in this. Quite a bit of space in this room, I should say. It definitely is a little bit, I would say, dated. It is renovated. It definitely was renovated a while ago. It also has. Oh, actually, that's relatively new. It's got USB-C on there. That's a nice touch. Is it on both sides? No, it's only on the one side, so it's too bad. That is nice. So the bed looks alright. I like the headboard. I like that there's an area at the end here to sit and get your shoes on. It does have 2 chairs. That is nice. It doesn't have a table to eat, but I guess you can eat here. And this side is just, does not have the other that fancy USB-C power and charging, wireless charging. It does have a USB, just a basic USB port in the light, which is okay. And a floor lamp. I think the view is pretty basic. It's back of the Horseshoe, but there is a nice little desk. I'll be doing some work here, so that's actually quite a big desk for it. And I think that there's, staring at myself here, and there's a good size, let's say it's a 65-inch TV here as well. So it's disappointing that they should have these rooms set up so that the lights are on, ready to go when you come in, so that you don't have to turn lights on and fumble around. It would be nice to have that, but especially in these rooms where the lights are not controlled by a switch, a master switch, you have to go around and in the dark try to figure out where the little rocker switches are on these lights. But once you get them on, there's actually a fair amount of light in this room, so I don't mind it. So as I said, and there's a lot of space. It feels like it's very very wide, so which is good. Now on to the bathroom. Well lit, single vanity. Looks like that looks relatively recent, or looks like a bit of an upgrade on the vanity. Nice big mirror with nice integrated lighting. You can see the cabinet's a little bit worn out. It does have a hair dryer and extra towels. You've got your toilet, but it doesn't have a separate area for it. But a decent size actually shower. Not bad. Nothing extraordinary, but we look at the job done, and it looks pretty clean inside. I actually like the tile. All right, well that's your basic tour of the Horseshoe. I think it's a basic king room, nothing fancy. So we're just coming back from a little late night gambling down at the slots, and I decided I'd play some video poker. My wife decided that she was going to play some slots and didn't do too well, so I went over and played some video poker and played double bonus. It was double bonus, and got 4 aces twice in a row, or not in a row, but twice. So came back with $400. So I'm doing okay on my first night here. Anyways, we're heading back to the room. We're going to basically call it a night, and we've got a busy day tomorrow. We want to go over to Fontainebleau and get tier matched, so we'll do that, and we'll bring you along. Good night.